everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm so excited to have you join me. Before I get right into what I'll be discussing in this video, if this is your first time here, my name is Gift Egwenu. I'm a front-end developer, and I also want to celebrate. Obviously, I crossed 1,000 subscribers, 1K subscribers last week, and I'm so glad, I'm so happy. It was one of my goals to do that before the end of July, and I hit that milestone. So yeah, so let's get this to 2K in the next couple of months, I guess. But yeah, I'm pretty excited. Thank you so much for liking, watching, and subscribing to my channel. It means a lot to me. Okay, moving on. Today I want to discuss a topic that I feel like every developer should be aware of, and it's an underrated skill that I know that people should have, but they don't really pay so much attention to honing that skill. And it's about Googling. Yeah, it's that. Googling for developers. I want to share tips on what you can do to up your Googling skills. So in this video, I'll share tips that we can use for our day-to-day workflow that can help us find solutions to problems seamlessly with these tips. So stick around and watch to the end of the video. Don't also forget that I'm always happy to hear from you all. So if you have any comments or if you have any suggestions, right, about videos that I should create, please leave it in the description box and I'll definitely reply and get back to you. So thank you so much. Let's get right into the video. Tip number 1, use Google search symbols. What do I mean by this? When you're searching some specific terms on Google, there are keywords, symbols that you could use that would help you refine your search and get you better results. The one that I'll be explaining here is the asterisk, which is also called the wildcard. By using this in your search term, Google helps you drill down your search terms to things that are mostly related to what you type. So for instance, if you're trying to Google or if you're trying to search for a solution to an error code, say in JavaScript, the popular uncaught error type of undefined, you know that by default you have like this very long string, and then copying everything entirely and pasting it on Google would sometimes give you like no results, or would give you results that aren't even related to your search. Where does the asterisk come into play here? By adding the asterisk as a keyword, like removing the entire part of your search term related to your application and just having like uncaught type error asterisk would help you fetch more related results. That is an example. You could also use the hyphen. Basically, this helps you remove keywords from the search term. So if you want to search for JavaScript array methods, right, and you don't want to return map, so you can add hyphen map and that would return just results except the one with the map array function. So those are examples of how you could use Google symbol. Tip number 2, using a specific domain in your search keyword. What does this mean? It means that when you're searching for a specific term and you know that you're searching for it on a specific website, I'll give you an example. Say you're trying to see how to use CSS shadows on an article that was posted on CSS Tricks, and you don't want to go ahead and start searching on the website. You could use Google for this by adding the keyword site name, the keyword site, and then csstricks.com and the keyword you want to search for. It will only return results of that website. Another example could be that you're trying to look for a specific article that was published on a say newspaper website, and it could be bbc.com. You could do the same thing by saying site bbc.com and then the name of the article, and it returns the results. So this is a great way of like drilling down your search to exactly what you need, instead of just searching like say how did JavaScript come to play or something and you just get a ton of results. So this really helps you especially when you already know where you're looking for the where the website where you want to get the result from. You could just use the site keyword. Tip number 3: search based on a specific title or text. Do you know that you can actually search for a specific title or a text using Google and you get that result? Yeah, I didn't know this, but when I found out, my mind was blown. So you can refine your search to only return text or titles of a specific website. This will help you like drill down your results, so you already know what you expect and you get exactly that, and you don't need to like shuffle through so many search results. An example here is, I'll still use the example of finding a blog post, because I feel like as developers, or finding tutorials as developers, that is what we usually always do. If I'm trying to work on a React application and I'm using hooks for the first time and I just want to see how other people implemented say a hook in React, or I'm just looking for a tutorial that actually walks through this is something that I can do. I could just go to Google and add the keyword in title column the title, how to use hooks in React, and I'll get results with titles that have that keyword as the title. Or it could be text. The same applies to text. You could, if you're trying to look for a specific keyword in an article or whatever place, or in a documentation, right? In a documentation, you could also use the same in title, in text. By using these two keywords, it helps you drill down your search to only return exactly what you need. It sounds like GraphQL, but no, it's not GraphQL. But anyway, yeah, that's another great tip that you could incorporate in your Google search in skills. Finally, for the last tip that I have for you all, it is to always use good keywords when you're searching. So use good keywords. An example here could be, if you're trying to find a search tailored to a specific domain or a specific language, say JavaScript. By adding JavaScript to the beginning or to the end of this search keyword, it will help you like return exactly the result that you need. An example could be how to reverse a string. If you search for this, you would get so many results. Let me even correct that, you get 1 million results, and it could be how to reverse a string in JavaScript, in Python, in C, in C#, and so many other different languages. But because you're only looking for JavaScript based answers, by adding the keyword JavaScript, it will help you drill down your search to only return what you need. So those are the 4 tips that I have for you on how to boost or improve your Googling skills as a developer. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, or if you have more tips that I did not mention in this video, please leave a comment in the comment section, and I'm sure other people would be really happy to learn more. And also, like the usual outro would be to like this video, share, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't subscribed yet. Thank you so much for watching. See you in my next video.